This is magpie color. It's called Jazzy Joe's. Jazzy Joe's. So I'm gonna use that. Okay. So let's distribute it out from the palette. Let me clean this a little bit. I don't no longer need any of these. So let me clean this. Except for black and white. Still need a little black, a little white. So I'm cleaning up these colors. Now, let's get this blue out. I'm so excited for this blue. Okay. Get my dragon out. I'm still not done with this. I have to secure this. Let's finish this first. Sorry, I was excited, so I kind of skip ahead of this. I'm still need to matte this and then bush shine on the detail. That's because usually people ask if you want some matte, but the rest is metallic. What do you do? So let's start with matte top coat in the bottom part. So I use matte top coat. So with matte top coat, if I have a design like this one, it's metallic, but the background I want to keep matte. What I do is I put matte on the entire thing to secure this, even on the bead and the stud. Secure all of this with matte. Cure this. Splash cure this. Alright, see that? The whole thing matte, so you can go over with shine. Look, even with texture effect, it look embossed even with the matte on it. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, matte on top too, but this step is optional. Because if you don't want to do more for the scale, what you can do is you can put shine on top of it and be done with it, and it's gonna look just pretty. But I want it to be more pretty, more. Get this. So that is matte. This is cell level matte, by the way, so it's not streaky. Oh, I'm so excited for the fire. So I'm gonna do blue flame on this. Like an actual flame, not like a motorcycle flame. And then this, I shouldn't just do flame too. I should do something different. Actually, I'm gonna do flame on the pinky. Yeah, I'm gonna do flame on the pinky. I'm thinking. Oh, the pinky, I can just bedazzle it. Flame on here. Okay. Okay, so all matte. Okay. So now it also, even the bead. Look at the bead. If you ever work with bead on matte background and you wonder, I want a bit shiny, but the red is matte, what do? I matte the entire thing, even the bead. I matte this. Now I'm using shine to return whatever I want to be shiny. I put shine on. The rest I leave it matte. Does that make sense? Lightning, not for this set. I don't feel for this set. But I definitely need to demonstrate lighting for you guys. I do it Wednesday. Wednesday is interactive day. I do a set that involves lightning. Not interactive day. Wednesday is a seasonal nails party. See that? I adding shine for the scale. Not much. Just a little bit. And now, for the bead, I take top coat and I just wipe it on. See how it returns the shine? Easy breezy. See that? Just return the shine to it. See? Now, I add in shine onto these little feather thing going on here. Just like that. Okay? You can flash cure it just to seal the deal. Top coat, you can flash cure and it not. Top coat never be wrinkled. It's never be wrinkles. You know, if I want to do the dragon tea, I wonder how would I do that. Tea, dragon tea. That should be like a necklet. I still have the thumb and the index. Here it is. Who recorded it so I can watch later. I told you, you cannot depend on it all the time to be recorded. Because what if there's no one recording right now? So whatever you miss, you miss. And the smart people will be the one that pay attention to what I'm doing. The one that focus on what they will miss. Well, of course they will miss it. So the smart one are the one that pay attention right now. You don't want to be dumb and focus on what you will miss. Because then you will miss this also. What you're watching right now, you miss this also. See, sometimes people so focus on what they will miss that they will miss whatever it is in front of them too. Should pay very close attention to when I say that you can, it's very convenient for you to be able to watch it on YouTube later if there's someone that recording it. If there's no one recording it, well, then you will miss this one. So be prepared, be on time. If you want to learn, you got to be on time. You got to spend your time. Because to teach free, if the people doesn't willing to spend the time, then it's your loss. Then you can just go pay hundreds of dollars, $800, $900 for a class. If you're not willing to spend your time with the live, then you have to spend money and time and travel somewhere else. Cure this. Just a flask here, so it can stay there while I'm keep on going. Sometimes I do want to flask cure it just in case. I don't want it to be bleeding anywhere. Like this. And remember, it's very important to you know wipe top coat too. Alright. Put this on here. Now, the reason why I'm thinking the pinky first, because if I want to do gold right here, this metal one is the only one that have the blue and the green. So to me, if I tie the blue and green over here, that look extra good. I'm gonna do the pinky first, then I'm gonna worry about what to do with these later. I'm gonna do the pinky. I'm gonna use flame technique. Okay, so if you missed the flame technique before, you need to pay very close attention. For the flame, I'm gonna bloom it first using sanded and a deep blue. Just a polish, nothing special. So I'm taking now sanded and the deep blue. Sanded, I only need a thin layer, nothing special, nothing crazy. I drop everything to watch a light. Oh, Jessie, yes, because that's free money. People go to learn extra technique to make money. So, I mean, to learn something, and then you can go home and make tons of money later and don't have to pay anything to your education. The least you can do is spend the time. Whoever complained that they don't have enough time to watch, I really have no sympathy for them. Because I already deliver, to me, is way more generous for free education. So if they don't want to spend the time, well, the least I can say is good luck. Now, take the blue, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a fire like from here going up. So up here, I need it to be bleed out. I need it to bleed out. So I'm putting on Shandit. This right here is a blooming gel. That's the reason why I use it, because I want it to bloom. And since Shandit is a blooming gel at the same time, I use Shandit. Now, if you're doing this and you don't have Shandit, what you need is a blooming gel. So blooming gel come in different levels. Some will be strong, too strong, and some will be not strong enough. So make sure you choose your blooming gel wisely, up to your speed. I'm gonna put in some blue up here, just like that. Let it bleed, let it bloom out. And another layer down here. What down here, it doesn't matter. You can cover with polished color later, even. Not important. Important is what up here you want it to bleed out, so it doesn't look so sharp. So this is basically the background you need for the fire, a deep colors. If you want use like a red flame, you need like a red orange, and then you need a light orange and yellow. Blue flame, I need a deep blue and a light blue and a green. That's what I need. So I'm gonna cure this. I'm gonna wait for it to bloom a little bit, and then I'm gonna cure this and put in the machine. Oh, La Touche Glamours. I wonder where you live. That is 6 p.m. there. 6 p.m. there. It should be France. Is it France or where you live? We are on making thousands of dollars. Yes, yes, I know. That's why you need to learn. Because if you don't learn new game, then you'll be making whatever you make for the rest of your life. So if you want to elevate yourself, you need to sacrifice time, and you have to be focused on learning. That way you can elevate your game. Or else you're just stuck on the job shop for the rest of your life. You will never make it into the next level. And right now, time is crucial, because right now design, nail tech are popping up everywhere. You are running out of time. Right now, there's thousands of nail tech. Back then, the hundred of nail tech in your time, in your town. Now there's thousands and thousands of nail tech. Great nails less, great nail less. I'm talking to you. Right now, there is thousands of nail tech. If you don't catch up with your game, you will be so far behind you cannot even breathe to it. Competition now is fierce, and there's art everywhere. Mom and pop shop. Say goodbye to mom and pop shop in about 5 years. If your shop do manicure, pedicure, colors, no art, it'll be gone in about 5 years. Right now, you need to focus on your education. That is how you make thousands and thousands of dollars. Or else you make like $50 for like what, 2 hours, $50 for the rest of your life. You will never be able to advance ever. If you complain about, oh, you don't want to spend your time, oh, I have to go to work, you'll be making small dollar for the rest of your life. And if that's what you want, good luck. Now, for this, I'm needing a filler brush. All right. I'm going to make a fire stroke. Actually, I'm gonna, I do want to matte this. I do want to color it before I make a fire stroke. You can make the fire stroke now, but I want to blend it just a little more. So, matte, the rule for blending the whole nails is matte top coat, putting this on, and give for 5 seconds. Putting this on all overs and cure for 5 seconds. Now remember, before you put it on the light, you have to make sure that this is not streaky. Okay? If it's streaky, guess what happened to your pigment? Will become streaky also. So you have to make sure that it's all nice and smooth. That's why it's important to use a matte that are self-leveling, because if your matte is not self-leveling, then it's not going to be smooth, so it will show through with your pigment. You don't want that. Now, usually when you do matte, even if it's streaky, when you cure it, you couldn't see it because it's clear. But if you were to put pigment on, you will see every detail. So you have to be very, very careful with the matte you choose if you choose to work with pigment. Well, great nail polish, great nail, let's say I'm taking time to learn, but with that attitude is wrong. I have to provide for my son, and you have all the time in the world, it seems, right? And do you know what I do with my time in the world, great nailless? I'm here teaching you. So, I mean, if you're not grateful for it, that's the wrong attitude that you have, because this is free education. My time, all the time in the world, you know what I can do with this? I can be in the Bahamas sipping wine right now. But what I'm doing right now, great nailless, do you know what I'm doing right now? Right now, I'm here teaching you. So where is that gratefulness? How dare you to complain about your time when I'm here teaching you? So who is being an ungrateful one? No wonder why you've been in the business for 70 years and you're still learning. You have to be grateful for what's given to you. You cannot be ungrateful. Because if you're ungrateful, you'll be left behind. You have to be open-minded and be grateful and realize the gift that have been given to you. You see, that's why I don't like about ungrateful people. They just don't see the gift that was given. Spend their entire life being ungrateful. Okay, now. So first, I do want to put some pigment on. So I'm gonna use a pigment brush, and I'm gonna use blue pigment for this. Yeah, I just don't like ungrateful people. You see the way she talk, they're like, oh, I have to feed my son, I have to take care of my sons, and it seems like you have all the time in the world. She have no idea what I'm doing right now. Is it look like I'm having like, is it look like I spend my time selfishly right now? Unlike her, she's selfish with her time because she's here learning for free and she's still complaining about, oh, I don't have enough time and look what I do with my time. You see that's the difference between grateful people and ungrateful people. I don't mind calling it out because if you guys disagree with me, you can tell me that. But I don't think I'm wrong here. Okay, adding some blue here. Yes. Because guess what? Why are people here to learn? To make money. Is that mean you do me a favor? No. You do yourself a favor. So if you complain about not having enough time, you actually complain to yourself. Now, I'm taking white polish. See, it's just ordinary white polish, by the way. And the reason why I use ordinary white polish, because look at the stroke that I'm going to make. I want to make sure that, I'm going to make a stroke right now. Okay, let me zoom in. I want to make sure that when I cut it, like this, I can cut it. You see, gel pen is way too thick, so I couldn't do this. But normal polish, it have opacity and it have transparency. That is why I use normal polish to make this flame stroke work. If you use painting gel, you will struggle through it. Oh, now assignment, Natasha. I will. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you. That's why I'm here. Yes, you know, because sometimes I have certain triggers. If you know me well, doesn't know me very well. I'm very happy-go-lucky, but sometimes I have triggers because, you know, there's a lot of shitty things in the world and people just really blind to it, you know. Sometimes just the sense of entitlement is amazing, even for old people. The sense of entitlement is astonishing. So sometimes I just see triggers, things that a trigger means. Okay, now, I'm I'm going to make a sway, okay? And I'm wiping up my brush first. I'm wiping it up so there's nothing on it. So I come back here and I cut it. I make a cut. Now this is not a round brush, it is a filler brush. So it's a flat brush. I need some matte for this. Make my life easier. This is a matte. I'm just wetting it. Now, it's gonna make my life easier. Yeah, smoother. Okay, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna make a series of these, and let me show you. Let me show you how to make that stroke. So this is a flat brush. Hi, Cookie Martinez. Hello. This is just regular nail polish cookie. The reason I use it, you remember when I teach the fire technique in the class? So I'm gonna teach you how to do it. This is a flat brush. I need a flat brush because when I make this stroke, this is a fire stroke. I curve and then I cut. See that? This one I cut it out and then I stroke it down. Now I'm gonna break it out to you. So you need to spend time to practice this right here. Just a curve, that's easy, right? Just a curve, just a curve. See that? That's easy with the flat side of the brush. But then now you need to cut this with the sharp edge. Cut, cut, cut. So you should do that for hours, right? And then you can combine this. Curve, cut, curve, cut, curve, cut. Just like that. If it helps, you can even use an oval brush. Let me use an oval brush so you can see it easier. Let me find the oval brush. All right, oval brush. You will see this one easier when I use oval brush. All right, so this is an oval brush. Oval, so it's bigger. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time for you. Curve, cut. See that? Cut. Now, the other one. Cut first. Curve it down. See that? Just like that. I'm gonna make another one, but I'm gonna go ahead and kill this before I make another one. Oh yes, 3-piece nails. It will be on the test. Oh, I got an email last week. I read it. I forgot to respond. So if you are on here, I got an email. Asked me, should she text me every week for homework? So right now I only have 4 homework. Right now, and when I have time, I make more homework. I haven't had time lately, so I only send you 4 homework. But later I will make more homework. My next homework that I'm gonna make is on bubble effect. So if you ever wonder about that, if you're on here, if you can hear me, if not, I respond to your email later. I just forgot to respond to it. This week I have like 1,500 message. I finally catch up with all of it, but I feel like I need a social like a social media person. But I just don't trust anyone with my content. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna mess it up. But I feel like I need to catch up on all the comments and all the questions too. I don't want to miss any question. So I don't know. I never had never hired a social media person before, but I feel like I need to. Hear this. Let's see. Yes. And you gotta support her too because she spent time to record for you. So, I mean, at least like have a like on it or maybe subscribe to her. Make her happy. There gotta be back and forth because if you don't give her the back and the forth, then sooner or later she'll stop doing it. There gotta be back and forth. When someone do something for you, you should respond back. So maybe when you watch her YouTube, you click like or you click subscribe. That's the way of you saying, "Oh, I appreciate you and I want you to grow," because that's what she wants. It's for her YouTube to grow. So if you guys don't support her growing, then why should she post it? You know what I mean? There gotta be back and forth. Remember. Always have to be back and forth in this world. Just because there's no money exchange, that doesn't mean that you know what I mean. Just because like when I say I spend time to teach you guys without the exchange of money, that doesn't mean that shouldn't be back and forth. What I need from you is your time. Just like her, what she needs from you is like or subscribe. That is the way of you giving back to hers. See, money doesn't have to be involved all the time. But that still always have to be back and forth. Support each other. That's how you support each other. I have spent a lot of years. A lot. 13 years. 14 years to be exact. Spend time with a lot of women. A lot of women from every aspect of life. We learn a lot about selfishness and selflessness. A lot. We see good one, we see bad one. So when I do something that seems to be foolish, like I have people text me and say, you should open a channel and make people subscribe for it monthly, make people pay for it. They think that what I do is foolish, but it's not. Eventually, I will receive the benefit from it, just like you do right now. But we learn a lot about people's shittiness and people entitlement. So don't be mistaken for my giving it away for free as foolishness, because it's not. A lot of years. So many women with a bullshit. And we have spent a lot of time making them feel good, giving them free counseling, giving them free advice. A lot of people come out of it, and a lot of people doesn't. Ooh, look at the flame. Okay. I might add some gold stone right here, just to kind of balance this out. So this is a flame. I'm gonna add white in the middle of it, just to make it pop up, to make it pop. Now, white in the middles. Yeah, like when I so when I stop doing nails, what I say, because it's hurt my back so much, and I stopped teaching, so I start making a lot of positive result on people, because they go home, they do nail for your client, and they make a lot of people happy. So I decided to slow down on nail. At first, I slowed down on nail. I have 80 clients. So at first I can only do 20. So the day that I say, because we say goodbye to them, right? And I tell them, well, how much it affects me just to keep sitting here and filing and stop teaching. I just sit here filing all day long. Hear this. Actually, I'm gonna add a little white before I kill this. All day long, and I got two kind of reaction. I can tell you here, so you have experience on your client, and you know what type of people that are in your life right now. I have two kind of reaction for it. The first kind is, Tino, I am so happy for you. You gotta be better on you, better on your health. I am so happy for you. I hope that we're still friends, even when you don't do my nail anymore. We still friends. That's the first reaction that I got. I love that reaction. Now I'm telling you the second reaction, okay? After telling people how much it hurt me, how much it affected my back, do you know that some of the answer that I got back? Oh, you're not doing nail anymore. Oh, what about my nail? What am I gonna do about my nail now? Do you see how selfish that is? That is a type of people that you don't want in your life. That is two type of answer, and we don't say anything. When we say goodbye to 50 to 60 client, that is the time when I can find out who they actually are. Because of course, when they come here, of course they're gonna be nice and happy-go-lucky. But when you say goodbye to the people that you have been doing that for like 10 years or so, that is when you find out who they actually are. Or they actually care about you or about you now. It's fascinating. I'm actually gonna add a little more white on here too. Open my eye wide open that day. So many surprise. So many people that I didn't expect it coming from them, you know. But it did. They all show their true color that day. Getting a lot of new friends that day too. Okay, so this one I decided to make another scale, but down here, so it looked like a whole head. You see, this one the eye, this one is like part of the horn, this one is like the mouth. So this tip I'm making it down. Instead of up, I'm making the bottom part. Thank you, Nails by Nia. All right, so let's go ahead and buff this surface right here. We have no white top coat, so I'm gonna buff this. Now remember the reason why I buff this, because I don't want chrome to stick on this. Yes, starting out is even more crazier, because if you ordinary and if you're not special, oh my God, they don't need to pretend with you. They'll show the true color right away. But you see, when you get good, then they put up with you. They be nice, they behave. But when you say goodbye to them, when they know that they can get nail from you, that is when the true color come out. That's when you find out who your real friend is. 'Cause your real friend doesn't care about the nail. I mean, the nail is nice, but they care about you more. Friendship develop after about five years or so of doing nails. It develops slowly, and there'll be people that care about you. And then there'll be people that say they care about you or they love you, but no, really, they just love the nail, which is fine, whatever. At least I gotta find out for myself. Okay, now you need texture effect gel again. So if you still haven't catch up on the interactive, you still have another chance now to do it. Start right in the middles. Going down first. Now, pick up from here, going up, curving up. Let's see. So this whole bottom part is gonna be gold. So this whole bottom part is gonna be gold too. And then this Tammy Taylor file, and her file is so expensive. Her file is $7.50, and I refuse to change file. Throughout all them years, 14 years I using it, I have exposed to Tammy product about 3 years in when I started doing nails, and She have the best file. Now the acrylic, I don't know. There's so many new acrylic now today. It's getting better. She's sort of become old school with her acrylic. But her files stand through a test of time. Her file is so quality. And especially the purple file. I don't use a purple file, but the purple file, the more you file, the more gritty and hard it get. I love her file, and it's so expensive. She don't lower her price at all. Why would she lower her price? It's fabulous. I love her. I love Tammy Taylor's. She definitely paving the way. Right now, she's not very up to date right now with her design and everything. She's not very up to date, but she definitely paved the way to us, for us nail tech, for us nail lovers. And right now, she's still making content too. I feel like this line need to be a little more. Let me wipe this up. Just like that. I feel like it needs to be a little closer. Like this. And then I can add another line here. So my scale will be slightly smaller. The reason why I buff it first, because I'm gonna put chrome right onto the black part. So if I put chrome right on the black part, then what I need to do is make the up here chrome free, so it doesn't stuck to the nude. Uh, 10 millimeter flat and flat flat, yes. Now the 10 millimeter press is should be a priority, because the 10 millimeter press it creates, so when you paint, it's so easy for you to paint. Flat brush is quite ordinary actually. You can flat brush it to paint the whole nail, so you can find flat brush anywhere except for this flat brush. So you see, it's an ordinary thing. It shouldn't be a priority, but the ombre brush, however, this is a very special brush because it's fuller. It's not just to have a few strands on it, it's fuller, so you can pick up gels and make gel marble. So ombre brush is very, very special and unique. I just find this so relaxing and peaceful. I always find a comfort with art, always. When I'm feeling down, I always come into the studio and play with design. It's so relaxing to me. Art helped me a lot since a young age, since a very young age. Art have always been my things. Hear this. Okay, so this right here is definitely needs some gold. Let me see. Let me put it in my hand so I can see how it look. Let me put it close together. I always find a comfort with my art. At a young age, I'm very socially isolated from the rest of the world. So that's what I do all day. Draw and paint. I never expect it to be a money maker, ever. It's always make me happy. So I doing it selflessly, not for any benefit that I might reap from it. I just do it because I love it. But who knows that in America, art have become such a money. Then back then no one hear about you. Now, as long as you're good, everyone have a chance to see you. Look at what you make, and You know, my family fight where to cut. Okay, take texture effect gel again. I'm gonna make some spike on the top here. Just stop right there. Don't want to go too crazy. I'm stopping right there. Okay, can easily overdo this. So it looked like a head. Should I put some nose right here? No, I shouldn't. Let's kill this. I'm gonna put some blue on that finger just to balance the blue out. Yes. Oh my God. I'm so happy I didn't go to college. You know that right now. Oh my God. Time have changed so much. Compared to 10 years ago, time have changed so much because back then not going to college is a no-no. Oh my God. Back then you're not going to college, you don't have future back then. But now who need college? People that I know that go to college or Packer, whatever they are, they're not what they are. So I'm so glad I didn't spend money on just paying for tuition. Oh, I be hate to pay tuition. I have no debt right now at all. That's why I'm so happy. So you do want to fall into the same state. Make sure that when life is wonderful, then people willing to give. But when life is hard for people, then they're not willing to give. That would change them entirely. I'm just so glad that I don't have to pay tuition. I'm gonna do the same thing with these. You see, you can stop right here. To me, that can be pretty too, which is a top coat. But let me see. Let me take some of you matte. Put it here so you can see it. You can just top coat these, and that will be just as pretty. I want to do a little more. And the reason why I do a little more, because if I show you extra, you can choose what to do and what not to do. But if I don't show you extra, then that would be all you can do. But if I show you extra, now you know what else you can do with it. You don't have to do every step. You can skip. You know, you can skip here, skip there. Hola, Monica. Un ojo chino, please. Me terminando para es el ojo aquí, pero mañanas mañana tengo uno más live y allí es live. I will, how to say I will. Yo hace un ojo again. Teramente is again. Mañana es 6 de Chicago tiempo. Okay. I have shine it out so I can trace it. Puedo hacer un ojo de la dragón mañana a 6 de el tiempo Chicago, de las Chicagos. Gracias. Hola. Kitties. Okay. I take acrylic. You can use acrylic, but I use 3D jelly. I use 3D jelly on the eye because it's nice, it's round, it's level, and it's clear. Acrylic, you gotta be very careful. Cause number one, you don't want bubbles. Number two, you gotta choose a crystal clear acrylic, or else, if you don't want to choose, if you don't have a clear acrylic, it will be milky. It wouldn't be flattering. If you surely have a builder gel, I'm pretty sure you gotta have a builder gel or a thick clear gel of some sort for the eye. I can imagine you not having builder gel. You gotta have some sort of builder gel. So I prefer not to use acrylic. I mean, you can, but that's just, I'm seeing a hot mess getting ready to appear when you use acrylic. So try to stay away from it. If you don't have anything else in your acrylic, but you gotta have some kind of thick gels. Actually, you know what? Let's just don't do acrylic, because that is so dangerous. I don't want you to step into it. It's just dangerous. Because the clarity of the acrylic is, it gotta be so clear, and you cannot allow bubble to be in it. Try it and see if it works for you. If it works for you, great. But you gotta get yourself some thick builder gel or 3D jelly. If you don't have builder gel, then get 3D jelly, because 3D jelly is no wipe. So with a no wipe element, now it's open room for more other fun design, and the consistency 3D jelly just enough. It's not too thick.
Those are beautiful, honey.
Milky will work for zombie eye. Oh my god, just me. Oh my god, that is so funny. Zombie eye. I haven't even think about it, but you know what? I think in Halloween I might do like The Walking Dead. No, I don't like zombie. I hate zombie. I don't like zombie because they're too slow, and I just, if I want to be like some kind of monster, I wouldn't be a zombie. It's just boring to me. I would be like a mermaid, like a crazy dark mermaid. I can see myself in it, but not a zombie. But I might do a zombie Halloween design, The Walking Dead, assuming that it's still popular like before. Okay, I'm gonna put blue crystal here, or here. I say up here, blue crystal, and then gold crystal right here. Let me apply it for you right now so you can see the finish. I'm choosing sapphire blue. Let me show you. This is sapphire. Gold. You don't call it gold. This is aurum. Aurum is AURUM. Aurum. And aurum is the metallic gold. If you ever looking for this, that's what it's called. Just in case, so you don't get it confused. Thank you. Now, I'm using the Crystal Magic Glue. I don't have it available yet, so you just have to use your glue or the gel that you used to. But this will be available very soon, in about a month or two. I'll have it ready on the website. And this glue right here, on matte, at 100%. Now, on shine, it's a little more tricky. On shine, if you use a hot gel, the acetone cannot break through, then the glue cannot break through also. So on a hot gel, you have to take a machine file and just file a little bit so you cannot hear the glue. But this glue right here on shine, if it's not a hot gel, then it will stay on 100%. So this is a very, very good glue. Crystal Magic. I'm gonna apply this right here. Take some aurum, some blue, actually some sapphire out. Sapphire. Okay, let's see. All right. making one line. This is sapphire. I usually don't remember color names, but I will try to remember the colors name for the crystal for you, because I know that it's quite a hassle to go find crystal, because it's not usually on like a nail website or something. They have like a few crystal you can buy, nothing special. But on a website like Dreamtime, where you have thousands and thousands and thousands of shapes and sizes, you have to know how to order it, because you have first to choose the color, so you have to be familiar with the colors. I will show you. Give me a little bit. I will show you this board. Give me a second. I'll find a board to show you. All right, this is a crystal board. This costs $40. Okay, so you have to know the shape. This is the name of the shape. Okay, so you want this shape is 2813. So these are the name of the shape. These are the size. For a nail tech, you need at least 6 size: 5, 7, 9, 12, 16. Okay, so 5 size, or if you want, you can have SS3. Now, smaller size is more expensive than bigger. You open here, and you know how difficult it is to see the color online. On here, you can see every single color, every shade of the colors. So these right here, I think they sell it for $40. But if you're serious about crystal, you will want to see what the color actually look like before you order it. Because just to see it online, and I'm working out something else. Later, I will make video of the crystal and show it. And I will put a sign beside the crystal so people can actually see how pretty the crystal is. Because based on a picture, you cannot base it on a picture because it's very misleading on the pictures. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, I have to think of how to tell you this carefully. Okay, so Swarovski have stopped selling the flat back to the global retailer. Okay, they have stopped. But Dreamtime Creation is one of their biggest buyers. We spend millions per orders alone. We spend a lot of money. You don't want to lose that business, right? So we have arrangement. Now, I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying that we sign contracts. Okay. But we have a new brand called Dreamtime Crystal. Okay. It's called Dreamtime Crystal. Now, we cannot call it Swarovski because it's not Swarovski. Okay. I'm not telling you anything else. I'm just saying that if you like Swarovski, you will want to search for Dreamtime Crystal. Okay. The quality are the same. Okay. And the sparkle is the same. Okay. And the sources is also in Austria. Okay. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's it. I don't want to say too much because it could go back on me. So I just want to tell you that if you search for quality stone, because Dreamtime have several brands. They have Bling, they have Preciosa, they have Dreamtime Crystal. You want to search for Dreamtime Crystal. Okay, that's a new name for whatever it is that we used before. Okay. The smart ones should figure it out by now. Okay? But I cannot say anything further because it could get me in trouble. So I'm telling you, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, that's fine. You have to listen between the lines. Dreamtime Creation never have Dreamtime crystals. But since the day Swarovski stopped selling, they flat back to the global retailer. We have a new brand called Dreamtime Crystals that we get from a mysterious source from Austria. We just know that it's the same quality as the world leading crystal out there. Okay. 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 And if you still have some Swarovski left on your drawer, even easier, you order some Dreamtime crystal and you compare them side by side. Okay? Okay. This one I'm out of autumn, so I to get a golden shadow. It looks similar anyway. Okay. La la la. Okay, now let's see what else. What else? There gotta be something else. Putting some bead right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the live today. I enjoyed it very much.